I'm going to start by having you introduce yourself and some of the work you do, Olga.
Sure. My name is Olga Faktorovich Allen. I'm the Senior Director of Climate Integration and Sustainability at Apt Associates. And one of the things that I'm focused on is really building our internal capacity and making sure that we're breaking down our own silos to integrate climate into cross-sectoral programming, whether it's global health, housing, equitable economic growth, and likewise. Yeah.
So we're working on this course together, global health, technology, and climate. Climate is a big focus for the work that you all do at Apt Associates. What are some of the projects and some of the topics that you're really passionate about when we think about the intersection of global health and climate?
Absolutely. I think the most critical thing is to bring the two communities together, the climate community with the health community. And that alignment really has to kind of be realized at the kind of the policy cohesion level as well as service delivery. So I'm incredibly excited that APT is leading USAID's flagship program called Comprehensive Action for Climate Change, CASI. And we're focused on helping 80 countries around the world strengthen their national determined contributions and national adaptation plans. And what's really critical is that 95% of NDCs, of countries' NDCs, actually mention the health sector as a priority sector. And so we at APT have the opportunity to kind of bring our climate expertise with our health expertise and really enable the health sector to build their adaptation capacity as well, kind of, as I said, multi-layered, right? So at the service delivery, our Healthy Mother, Healthy Baby project is looking at how to bring machine learning and AI into developing decision support tools for clinicians to better understand risk profiles of the folks that they care about.
Well, these are incredible projects you're working on. It feels like on the vanguard of a lot of exciting tech and innovation. There have to be challenges. So tell us, like, what keeps you up at night? What gives you those moments of consternation? Anything come to mind?
Absolutely. So, on the one hand, we know that our projects are right now experiencing climate risks and climate impacts, and we're hearing that. At the same time, it is challenging to kind of align donor priorities around really integrating truly integrating solutions into kind of the scopes of work, et cetera. And so I think what's really critical is to actually bring the donor community together, the folks that are investing in health with the folks that are investing in climate, to really align those incentives so that implementing partners that can develop cross-sectoral solutions have the runway to really make an impact on the ground.
Certainly not easy to get those groups to talk together and to cross-pollinate. All right, so then what does give you some optimism heading into 2024? Clearly, everybody is talking about climate. Clearly, there are a lot of climate crises out there, and it sounds like risks to your projects. But yeah, what gives you hope, optimism, and excitement for the future?
Well, all you have to do is kind of look at COP28. Certainly, there's some challenges with COP28 in terms of the mitigation and phasing out fossil fuels, which is incredibly critical. But the fact that the health community has really mobilized and showed up
Seems like it.
28 absolutely is really exciting. And it doesn't seem like it's only symbolic with, significant funding being announced, $1 billion being announced in aggregated funding for strengthening the health sector resilience to climate change. So I think that the momentum is there. I just hope that we don't run out of time.
Here we are. Well, I did have one more question for you. For folks who are watching who may want to follow in your footsteps, get involved in the field of climate meets health, like what would you tell somebody who's just graduating from school now or trying to launch their career at this intersection?
You have to be an advocate. And you have to think kind of systems thinking, right? So really pull yourself out of kind of silos. Even a lot of our education kind of streams are still very siloed, right? And increasingly, you cannot solve the problem of climate change thinking kind of single sector. You have to think cross-sectorally. You have to make those bridges and connections. And so I would encourage kind of branching out and thinking of yourself at the nexus and just being that integrator.
Olga, we thank you so much. We thank you for the amazing work you're doing at APT, and we hope you have a great rest of your conference.
Thanks so much.
All right, you take care.